Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Group B was probably one of the toughest group, if not the toughest group of this tournament. So for Australia, Uzbekistan, India and Syria was really difficult. And of course everyone has his own goals, his own objectives, or his own path going into this Asian Cup. And certainly for none of these teams was easy. The result gives the qualification to Australia, Uzbekistan, and probably to Syria. India goes home, but talking about India, this was a great campaign by them. And yes, India finishes this group with 0 goals scored, 6 goals against, no points, but still I have to say the experience of this tournament it's the important thing. Of course, India has players with a lot of experience, probably has the player with the most experience of them all, that is Sunil Chhetri, their captain, but for everyone else, and also for Sunil Chhetri, I mean, this is important experience that you get in. You never have enough experience. And we're gonna talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. So let's talk about Syria and India, then I'm gonna talk about Australia and Uzbekistan. So Syria against India, of course, here is a scenario like the one that yesterday we had with Tajikistan and Lebanon. So winner takes all, and if you have a draw, perhaps no one takes anything. So that's a situation where you see the two teams opening up and attacking. And Syria is not a team that attacks. With Hector Cooper is a coach that doesn't attack. He prepares the team to not take goals. And they did a great job in that sense of way in this group. Just 1 goal against because of one mistake made in the Australia game. But for the rest, Syria was really great in defense. But no attacking schemes leads to a team, when they need to attack, like in this game, to not really know what to do. And we've seen that with Syria. And in this game, I have to say, India, I was expecting India perhaps to be a little bit more like the Australia game, the first half of Australia game, where they were able to build, especially on counter-attacks, and something that they tried to do. And I'm certainly sure that Steve Match, the coach of India, has prepared his team well. But still, the quality that we have seen in that first half against Australia, I didn't really see it into this game. Especially the midfield of India was a little bit missing. You were seeing counter-attacks where they were trying to give the ball to Naorem, to Manvir, trying to find Sunil Chhetri perhaps, but there wasn't a midfield that was helping into those counterattacks and those attacks. So when Syria was open, India couldn't really open them and open that gaps, open the spaces, open and give the ball in good areas. And so that's why India weren't really giving effective and dangerous attacks against Syria, even though there were a couple of opportunities here and there, but I think that was something that was missing. And I'm gonna say another thing I liked really much Subhasish in his defensive effort. He was always there. Perhaps yes, there was a mistake here and there, but he was always on point, and he is my MVP for this game for India. He was always there. He was always going here and there. And I want to say my best wishes to Jingan. Jingan gets injured at the end of the first half, actually, on an attack of Syria with Pablo Sabah. Then I also wrote it here. I have here my the stuff that I write during when I watch games, and I was like, okay, so he gets injured, but then I saw him coming back to the field, so I was like, okay, good, so he's good. But then as soon as the second half started, like 10 seconds, he went down because of course he felt that he wasn't good, and I hope he's gonna be okay. He tried, and that's what you love to see when you watch a national team. You love to see players giving their best effort, even if they are in pain or if they can't anymore. They try to run, they try to do that something more. That's the national team. That's what you want to see when you see a national team playing. And best wishes to Jingan. I hope he's gonna be alright. I hope that we can see him soon. And the Indian national team is a team that is developing, is a team that we are with players that we are used to see also on this channel in the Indian Super League. And the first half basically went on with the first and second half. We have seen the narrative was Syria attacking, trying many shots, trying to do something, but again they weren't really able to find anything working on the attacking side of the field, because they are not used to attack. That's the point, that's the problem for Syria. Then the second half, couple of changes. Pablo Sabah goes out, the result comes in Omar Khrebin and comes in Ala Dali. And at that point the game changes a little bit, and is Omar Khrebin that finds a great goal at the 76th minute, puts Syria ahead, and yes, he gives Syria a big historical win for Syria that now can really see for the first time the round of 16, the knockout stages, and we will see who they're gonna face. I don't know how the knockout stages are forming, because of course you have the best thirds that are not confirmed yet, so I don't know China in the group A, how is their situation, but we'll see. In the other game, Australia against Uzbekistan, you have a pretty balanced game. You have the first 10 minutes Australia was playing better, then Uzbekistan came back a little bit, and then Uzbekistan came back a little bit, and then again there is Australia pushing, and at a certain point at 45th minute there is a penalty kick after VAR review, because there was a sliding from an Uzbek player that basically left his arm behind. The ball touched the arm, and that was the VAR said that was a penalty kick. I don't know how the rules are, but yeah, I think that when you slide, you shouldn't leave all the arm. You should at least try to keep it as close as possible to the body. And at that point, Matthew Boyd goes and scores. Australia goes ahead, and the second half we see Uzbekistan pushing a little bit more, and at the 78th minute is Turgunboyev that scores with a header. Uzbekistan ties the game, and Uzbekistan is not able then to score the goal that would have given them the first place in the group. Uzbekistan finishes second, Australia finishes first, and my best wishes also to Sergeyev. He had an injury in his game, and I think Sergeyev is an important player for Uzbekistan. He's a good striker, and hopefully for them he's gonna be back soon. And let's check the standings. My voice is gone. My voice is gone, absolutely gone. And it's not because I screamed, because I'm talking a little bit too much probably. Anyways, Australia finishes the group with 7 points, Uzbekistan with 5, Syria with 4 with this win, and India, as we said, stays at 0. Even a win for India would have been a difficult situation. They should have perhaps gone for a win with multiple goals having hope to qualify, because of the goal differential that was not really good. 6 goals against, 0-4, 1-1 for Syria, 4-1 for Uzbekistan, and 4-1 for Australia. We will see how these knockout stages will form. A lot of calculations to be made for third places, but Syria with 4 points is in a good position, and they should be able to get in. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and see you soon. And perhaps I'm gonna take something for my throat. Really, I'm speaking like an old man.